So currently you have zero clients or don't get any work, but you want to make money with editing, so I will help with that. This video is all about just me helping you get some clients and some raw information, and I'm happy to put out this information for free because I know like 80% of people won't do anything after watching this. They won't even watch this. And they might want clients, but they don't care about this. They just leave it behind. But if you understand this, you can apply it to yourself because this is a framework that I used as well to get many clients and to get the clients I want. So the first step that we have to do is actually get good. Like this is everything. This is the start of everything. You have to get good. You have to ask yourself, are you actually good? Because if not, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you get clients because you won't keep them. And what does it mean to be actually good? You have to have good storytelling. You have to understand what is the goal of the video. Is it entertain? Is it to sell? Because being good editor doesn't mean that you can do like Iman Gadzhi style. It doesn't matter. Do you edit just to edit? Like, do you only do video editing to have video editing on a video? Or you actually understand that, okay, we want to entertain, we want to sell. So in order to make videos that sell, we have to do this. Do you understand this? Or you just go about and edit videos and Iman Gadzhi style and different style? Like, what is the purpose of the video? You have to figure that out. What is the purpose? And at this point, a lot of people will be like, okay, I'm good enough. I'm good enough. But the actual truth is that you are not good enough. Like you are actually not good enough. You have to improve. You have to look at editing, not just Iman Gadzhi style and every different style. Oops, I wrote style wrong. But in terms of the actual impact that the video has, do you think about that stuff? You as an editor are not a businessman. You are an artist. And of course, these things come together, but you have to think that you are an artist, because if you think about this like a quick money cash grab, it doesn't really work. You are making art, you are creating videos. So after you have this, then we can move on to inbound, which is when the clients come to you, if you don't know. So inbound, they come to you, you don't have to do anything, they come to you. It sounds insane, right? But it's a long-term play. It's not that you start this today and tomorrow 70 people will come to you and ask you to work for them and edit videos and things like this. It's more of a long-term play. You have to play your cards very well. And that means that you have to build your own brand. And of course, you are an editor. You know this, building personal brands. I'm building personal brands. I'm building your personal brand. I'm building his personal brands. It sounds nice to build personal brands because personal brands are the next big thing in the 21st century. And this is true. Like, I believe so. But your personal brand is not like a template that you can use and activate for yourself. It's personal for a reason. It's not just any brand, it's your personal brand. So how do you actually do this? You first pick a channel. Pick a channel that you will create content on, that you will show yourself to the world. I wrote Twitter and YouTube because these two are the best, but I believe Twitter is better. And then you have to start creating content. And this is very important because building your brand and creating content is a compounding thing that you can do. Which means that today you are creating videos and Twitter posts and long form, and you are creating content. And it takes up like 2 hours a week. Next week it takes up 2 hours. Next week it takes up 2 hours. And every week it takes up 2 hours, and in the first week you don't get any clients from that. No clients. Next week you don't get any clients from that. And you may think that, oh shit, this isn't working. But then maybe a month, 2 months, or 6 months later even, people will start rolling in. And after 2 years, you will have like a lot of potential clients who want to work with you, who are already sold. They already just want to pay you, and you can choose. And it's still 2 hours a week of content creation work. So this is compounding. You do the same work, but the results will get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger as time moves on, if you do it right. And what kind of content? That is the question. You have to show proof, you have to give value, and you have to have personality in your brand. You have to show proof. You have to show that, okay, I did this for this guy. Like, I actually know how to build a personal brand because I did this for X, right? I added 20,000 subscribers to his YouTube channel. This is proof that you actually know what you are doing. Like you have actual results. If somebody reads your Twitter bio, for example, and it reads like, I build personal brands, and okay, there is like million Twitter bios like that. Millions and millions of Twitter bios. So where is the actual proof? But if your pin post is about case study, it's about somebody who you grew from 0 to 200,000 subscribers on YouTube, then people are like, whoa, if like he knows how to do this, so he can do it for me. On the other hand, you have to show value. You have to give people value, like tips, tricks, and because we are video editors, I can speak in video editor perspective. For example, if you don't have any results right now, any proof right now, you can give value by giving tricks on how to edit and tricks on what to do. But a better way is to take somebody's videos, a big guy videos, for example, I don't know, Iman Gadzhi, take his video and see how can you improve it better. And write a Twitter post on, okay, I took this Iman Gadzhi video and I improved it. And this is why it's better. And this is why it will work better. And of course, this is hard because you don't have actual experience, then you don't know why it would work better. Like if you have a screenshot and you say that, okay, I'm writing text on this screenshot because it will boost the engagement. And this is your post, like, I will add more text because it will boost the engagement, more transitions, it will make the video watchable and things like that. And you say things like that. And there is the question that how do you know? How do you know it matters? Because maybe Iman Gadzhi did this. Maybe he had some crazy effects, maybe he has some transitions, but it didn't work. They have the data that it didn't work. You don't have. They have the experience that it didn't work. You don't have the experience. This is why it's important to actually do the stuff. Like this is why you have to get good. This is why you have to get good. Because then you can start creating content with actual value. You have value if you are good at something. And the last thing is personality. Because there are millions and millions of video editors out there and you have to be on another level if you want people to come to you. You have to have something that other people don't have. And of course, this can be a little bit made up. Like maybe everybody says, I will grow your personal brand. And you say that I will show your personality online that will result in sales. And this is kind of the same thing, but it's from another angle. Because a lot of people do the same thing. And if you do it from another angle and you have something that other people don't have, then it's very good. And it's not just about the angle that you attack on your video editing business. It's about actually your personality. Like you would think that people don't really care about your life. Like I'm a video editor. Who the fuck cares about like what I have for lunch? And that's kind of true. So it's kind of true. But you still have to show that you are an actual person. You are not just a robot. Like I post some pictures on Twitter on things that I do. The proof is the biggest player in this game. Value is the second biggest player. Personality is the third biggest. So if I had only one type to post, I would only post proof. If I had two types, only post proof and value. And if I had everything, I would include personality. But right now, personality is so easy to include because you have personality. You are somebody. So these three work together very well. Like these three are a greatest team of like building your personal brand. So use it. And then you have to start connecting. Now, a pretty important point here is that a lot of people can sense if you are fake. Don't connect for the sake of connecting. Like, are you actually interested in connecting with other people? I mean, meeting other people? Because I was. A lot of my friends didn't do what I'm doing right now and are not doing currently what I'm doing right now. So I can feel lonely in this space. Like if there is a meme around, like a video editing meme, I'm like laughing, but I don't know who to show it to, you know? And it's one of the reasons why I started connecting with people. But these connections can make you a lot of money. Only if they are genuine and not fake. You can't fake this. You can't say like, hey, it's good to meet you. I would love to connect with you. I see you are an editor as well. What's up? It's like, it's too fake. Of course, you could talk about like what is the best opener. It's not about this. It's like, do you actually have good intentions? It's connecting. It's not just about like potential clients, not connecting with potential clients, but with editor friends. And a lot of clients will come from editor friends who have been asked to edit a video, but maybe they are not available. So they will send it to you. And then you have something to build off of. You will have something in your portfolio. But again, as we talked about, this is the long-term play. So we can move on to outbound, which is a more short-term play. Of course, there is a huge place for outbound, and there is like many agencies that do outbound for other people. In terms of outbound, that basically means that you go to the clients, you connect to them, you call them, you email them, and you tell them that, hey, I would love to work with you. And then they will like say like, okay or not. This is a short-term play in my book. I heavily rely on inbound, and I think it's much better in this age of like this digital world. But outbound can be strong. Can be strong because there is opportunities that you just apply to. Like there is somebody on Twitter writing out like, hey, I'm looking for a video editor. You can just apply. Why the fuck not? Because you believe that inbound is the best one. No. If you see an opportunity, apply. Like, why not? Don't have too much ego to not apply to these opportunities. Because when I reduced my ego and I realized like not only inbound but outbound can be great too, and I applied to these opportunities, then I had much better work and quality work. Because I only apply to opportunities that are actually opportunities. Like in my career, I know what is a good opportunity for me. So I only apply to those if they come up. And it's rare, but this will be a huge part of you getting clients. It has been a huge part for me as well. So if you see the good opportunity, don't be afraid. And you can also search for potential clients. You can also do active work and search for clients that you would like to work with. The point here is that you connect with them in unexpected places. Like, what does that mean? If somebody wrote on Twitter that they need an editor, or they don't need an editor, just find them on Twitter, you can go around and go on their Twitter, go on their links, search for their Instagram, and DM them on Instagram. Because nobody will DM them on Instagram, everybody will DM them on Twitter. Discord is a very good one. You can join somebody's Discord server and DM them. Or email as well. You just have to find these places where people not expecting anything. The best way I did this is I found people on YouTube and I DM them on Twitter. Because on Twitter, I also have the inbound, my brand. And if I DM them and they check out my page, they already know like, oh, I have proof, I have value, and I have personality. And it puts them into a much better perspective on terms of who am I, and they respond more easily. Point is that you don't write long things. Actually, I recently tweeted out that I'm looking for a short form editor in a specific style, which I hate that I wrote it out, but I needed it. And a lot of people like, hey, I will keep this short, but my name is, I have been editing for her, and I don't care. I actually don't care. I don't care if you have been editing for 6 years or 4 years or 1 year. I don't care. Maybe later I will care. But right now, when I just open your message, I want to see the quality edits that you do and your price. And like, that's it. And of course, with price, you can pay around. But I just need to know how good you are as soon as possible. Because you can lose me. Like, I'm not reading big long paragraph about your life and how did you come to the point where you are video editing. It's cruel, but it's true. So you have to make it catchy and short. Like, you have to show your expertise and you have to make it personalized. Recently, I DM'd this creator that I can have them. And he DM'd me back that, yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. You can help me. And only reason they responded to me, because a lot of other people texted them about this, is that actually seemed like I personalized this. Like I wrote this. They knew that I wrote this. It makes you more trustable. And they have to trust you to actually work with you. So make sure it's personalized and make sure you show your expertise. And I believe that 5 personalized outreach is better than 50 not personalized ones, because I believe in quality over quantity in this term. Right. So we move on to who are your clients? Like, okay, I have to find these clients, but who are they? Who you want to work with? You solve problems. As an agency owner or like somebody who works as a freelancer, you solve problems. In video editing, you solve problems. So start with the low-hanging fruits. Start with problems that you can easily solve. For example, somebody is creating good videos, but they have bad effects. Just go in them, make them better effects. It's a very easy problem to solve, but you have to start there. And then you can start to move up the ladder. And then you can solve bigger problems. Like if they have a hook problem, you can solve that. If they have storytelling, you can just move up. And at the end, you will solve like production problems. And it means that you become more valuable. But starting with low-hanging fruit means that you actually get results and you can slowly start to move up. You don't get over like everything and like, oh, I need to solve the whole production for this guy. How will I make this work? How will I make this? How can I solve all the production? So you start with low-hanging fruits. Search for specific things. Like if you know how to create very good subtitles, find shorts who doesn't have subtitles and tell to them that, hey, I can add subtitles. It's just an example, but you see what I mean. Go for easy problems that you can solve and then get harder and harder and harder. And eventually, if you do this and get over everything, you will probably get out of video editing and you will do much more than that. But more on that later. I have more plans coming to you. Other than that, you got your client. It's ready. First thing that you have to do is you have to be professional and you have to over-deliver. And over-deliver is for all of the steps before this. You have to over-deliver. Like when you write to them, when you make it personalized, over-deliver. Don't just say, hey, I can help you. This is how I can help you. Do this and do that. And people will be like, oh, this is actually a good idea. Let's do this. And when you get them a client, still over-deliver. You talk about creating long-form videos, weekly one long-form video. You edit them a long-form video, but give them 2 shorts. Give them 1 short as a bonus. And sooner or later, you will become bigger and bigger part of the team if you always over-deliver. Now, one of the biggest mistakes I see is when people get clients, they search for other clients. Like, oh shit, we got this client. Okay, let's go search for the other one. No, that's not the goal. It's not the goal to have 10 bosses. You want to do this because you want to be free. You don't want to do this to wake up and get like 5 messages from different bosses like, where is the video? What is going on? Blah, blah, blah. You have to search for few clients who are quality clients and they will get you big results. So it's not about 10 clients who pay this. It's about 2 clients who pay you a lot. It's not about 10 clients who you work for editing. It's about 2 clients who you help with everything you can. And these quality clients will be the way that you will get other quality clients. Because if you have one quality client and you over-deliver for them, they will tell their friends like, oh, this video editor is so amazing. He not just edits videos for me, but he helps with the ideas. He helps with my hook structure and things like that. And the other guy will be like, oh, I need him as well. And this is a very good lead source as well. I use this many times, many times. So I believe these are not just the best way to get results, but the best way to keep those clients. Because I believe it's not about getting clients, it's about keeping clients that you already have and leveling them up. And you will level up as well with them. So thank you for being here. Yes, it's been a while since the video came out, but I have some big plans for this channel and I want to help you with actual real value. And it might be not as entertaining, but I really want to focus on giving actual good information. So thank you for watching this and we'll see you in the next one.